Hey guys, after getting some feedback from some of my students in first trimester, I thought that it might be helpful to make a video showing you some things that could make navigating the class a little bit easier um, and maybe just make a smooth transition into second trimester. All right, so we're going to start off in Google Classroom. So second trimester hasn't officially started yet, so I'm using one of my old Google Classrooms. Um, so you're going to see what you're going to see in this classroom is not exactly what you're going to see in your new classroom currently, but over time it'll build and it'll look very similar. So I've clicked on my first block class here and I'm at the stream. You will visit the stream frequently to get to the Google Meet, but I want you to notice that my stream does not have all of your assignments in it. I use the stream just for announcements, updates, info, and then just make it. Sometimes I do individualized announcements that I can send out to individual students. Sometimes they're overall announcements for the class or all of my classes as a whole. And so it would benefit you to look at the stream every day. Just make sure you're not missing any announcements or important info. Also, if something comes up and your Google Meet's going to be changed, or I think of something to tell you after I've closed the Google Meet, then this is where you'll find that information. So you can see I've had some announcements throughout the trimester. This is the place for you to look. So make sure you check your stream. You can also see your upcoming due dates over here on the side. That's super helpful. You're going to spend most of your time for my class under the Classwork tab. Now, since this is the end of the first trimester, my Classwork tab is full, okay? Yours is not going to be as full right now, but you'll be able to see the main components. You can get to the Google Meet from here. If you look on the left side, there's all the topics. In our current Google Classroom, there's not that many topics because we don't have that many weeks, but the weeks will get added as we go. So I will always keep the most current week or couple weeks at the very top. So like this week, it was just 2 days, so I have it at the top, and then I went ahead and included last week up there too because I know that I'll have some students getting caught up. Okay, the next topic is always the daily Google Meet recordings. I try my best to record every single Google Meet and post it so that if you miss one, you can go back and watch it. Okay, so that's always near the top. Then our next topic is information and resources. Here you'll see how your grades are calculated. There's some calculator tutorials. There's some helpful YouTube videos, Khan Academy videos, and it tells you how to log into Math Excel. This is extremely important because if you forget how to log in, all of your login information will be right there in that posted material. Okay, and then as I keep scrolling down, you can see previous weeks. And the thing that I want to show you down here is that every time I post something in the week, it'll be color-coded. So Monday's yellow, Tuesday's red, Wednesday's green, Thursday's blue, Friday's purple. So you'll be able to see everything that's posted for Monday because it'll have the yellow circle. And then everything for Tuesday will have the red circle. So when you look at your week and look for your assignments in Google Classroom for specific days, make sure you look for everything that has a matching color. And that'll show you that's what needs to be completed on that day. Okay, I try to keep it really organized and really easy to navigate, but if you ever have trouble or have a question, please let me know. You can get to your topics by scrolling, or you can look at the side here, and you should be able to see your different weeks and your Google Meet recordings, your information and resources, and so on. Now, before we move on to something else, I want to show you another thing that might be super, super, super helpful to you all this trimester. I've been told that you all are bombarded with emails from Google Classroom. So some of you have just stopped checking your email altogether. If you would like to change your email notifications, this is what you do. So you click over here on your lines to go to your main menu. If you scroll all the way down at the bottom, and mine, let's see, I can't really see it. Let me hide those. There we go. You click on settings, and you can change your profile picture, and then here is receiving email notifications. You can turn those off completely, or you can leave it on. If you're going to leave it on, you can decide what you want notifications for. So I get I get email notifications when you guys comment on my post, or if you mention me, or if you make a private comment on your work. And then I've got it turned off so I don't see notifications from other teachers. And then if I'm a student in a class, I don't want a notification when my work is returned. So you can really you can adjust this to whatever you want it to be. You can receive no emails, or you can receive a bunch, or you can pick and choose what you want. And then I don't know if you guys have this option for class notifications, but you can turn off notifications for specific classes if you want. So this is super helpful. Hopefully that will help clear out your email a little bit and make it a little bit easier to navigate second trimester. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is something in Math Excel. So let me just pick a class. Let me pick one that already happened. And obviously you're not going to see this because this is the teacher side. But if I say, all right, homework 11, let me preview it so it looks like what you see. Okay, so if you're in your homework and you're having trouble, you can't figure it out, you've watched my Edpuzzle video, but you still are having trouble, you have some different options. If you hit question help, you have some options here. You can help me solve this. And so if you click that, it'll walk you step by step through how to solve this problem. You can also view an example. If you view an example, it will show you a problem like this one and how to solve it. You can also watch a video. So if my video wasn't helpful and you need some more help, here's another video that you can watch. That's not on every question, but it's on a lot of them. You can also look in your textbook if you want to. You can click on it and it'll take you right to where this is in your text. Okay? And then maybe the most helpful thing is the Ask My Instructor button. If you're stuck on a specific problem in Math Excel, hit that Ask My Instructor button. Oh, well, I can't do it because I am the instructor, but you can hit the Ask My Instructor button. It'll send me this exact question in my email, and I can type up a quick response or make a quick video explaining it to you. This is super, super helpful. If you're working on it at home late at night, you can still hit the Ask My Instructor button and I will respond to you the next day. If it's during the school day, I'll respond to you as soon as I possibly can. And that's a lot easier than trying to coordinate getting back in the Google Meet and all that. So use that Ask My Instructor button. It's super helpful. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is the Desmos calculator. We are working to get your TI Inspires that you use in school out to you so you can use those. But if you don't have yours yet, or you don't get one for some reason, you can use Desmos.com. So Desmos.com. And if you hit Math Tools, there's a bunch of different calculators. Most recently, you probably use the graphing calculator in class. You can type an equation in and it'll graph it for you. And you have some different options. You can hit the keyboard and you can do lots of different operations. We've got exponents, inequalities, and your basic four functions, absolute value, all that. You also have just a basic four function calculator. There's a matrix calculator that we may use later if you don't have your Inspire. There's a scientific calculator. You can use these, okay? If you don't like using the calculator the app that's on your Chromebook, you can always use this. But like I said, we are trying to get those Inspires into your hands because that's what you can use on the ACT and that's what you're most familiar with. But if all else fails, you do have this calculator to fall back on for your homework help. Okay. So the last thing I want to show you is just something to organize your Google Classroom homepage. As you can see, here are all of my classes for this trimester, and if I scroll down, here are my or these were first trimester. Down here I have my second trimester, and I have lots of other Google Classrooms. So if you want to, I recommend that you take this second trimester's classes and you put those up at the top so they're easy to see and you can see them quickly. Okay, so I would move those around if I was you, just to help organize a little bit better. And then one last thing I want to show you is the 21st Century Program, Google Classroom. If you have not joined this yet, I recommend that you do. Here is the code. Okay, you can join. I provide a lot of math tutoring through the 21st Century Program. We also have some various opportunities with life skills. There are some ACT prep resources and some other things included. But the thing that I'm pushing right now is the algebra, or not just algebra 2, it's just the math tutoring. I provide certain sessions of tutoring every week, and I will post those here in the stream of this Google Classroom. So if you're interested in that, please join. If you think you may be interested in some math tutoring or just some extra time to work on your homework where I'm there and can help you, this is a great resource. So I highly recommend that you join it. Okay, and that's really all. I just wanted to make a quick video to help you navigate the Google Classrooms and the calculator and Math Excel to have a smooth transition for second trimester. If you have any questions, let me know.